This is Afroeconomics with J.B. Bryan. Afroeconomics is a strategic financial management program designed for the advancement of Black wealth in America and abroad. Success! Preparedness plus opportunity equals success. Everyone wants to be successful, but how many of us are really prepared to capitalize on opportunities when they come our way? I think we've all known someone who was blessed with just raw talent and abilities, but when the big opportunity arrived, they just weren't prepared to step into the greatness, and the opportunity that came their way, they just weren't ready for it. I hope you never personally have a familiar experience to the recent Popeyes Chicken fiasco. Like me personally and Popeyes Chicken, why? How is it connected? Well, the chicken company had no idea that they would be that successful in bringing out their new chicken sandwich. So they weren't prepared to handle all of the customers that showed up. So think about how much money the company missed out on because they weren't prepared. Think about it for yourself. Has anything like that ever happened to you? It was there, but you weren't prepared. Today, I want to share some important tips to make sure that you're prepared to take full advantage of the opportunities that come your way and can lead to your ultimate success. Preparedness and opportunity. I'm going to go through these tips for you to check out. Here we go. Number 1, learn how to just do you. In order to be prepared for ultimate financial success, you need to get tunnel vision on doing you and doing the things you need to do your way. Stop looking around and checking out the Joneses, right? We spend so much time looking at what other people are doing. Their opportunities are theirs, not yours. Their goals are specifically for them. You have to focus on how you want to accomplish your financial goals, what's best for you and your family and your specific goals. A second tip, constantly improve yourself to be prepared. Study yourself, make it a daily habit. You should never stay in the same place for too long. And I'm talking about as far as skill level, not where you live, skill level. If someone met you in the gutter, next time they see you, you should at least be on the sidewalk, right? So focus on making small improvements in your financial decisions and habits and compound them over time, just like compounding interest on your money. It may feel like you're moving in slow motion, but you're getting better and better day to day, second to second, week to week, month to month, year to year. The best investments you can make are investments in your own personal skill improvement. Tip number 3. This is for being prepared to make money doing something that you enjoy. Yeah, that's, it also relates to everything that you have to make sure that you increase your skill level. But we're doing these things. And tip number 3 is to make sure we're doing something that we enjoy. There's no reason to settle for a job that you don't really like. On top of making you miserable, it's hard to find the hidden opportunities in a career or business when you're doing something that you do not like and you are convinced it's not where you should be. So it's possible to get paid good money doing something that you really enjoy, but you have to make it happen. I encourage you to find a way to make it happen. You and your dream, you and what you enjoy, you owe it to the world to be together. A 4th point is set financial goals and establish a budget. Most of us don't think budgets are fun, and we worry that life won't be fun if we set a budget and we stick to the budget. But having financial goals and a budget will help you keep you prepared for opportunities to get closer to your life goals, your career goals, and your ultimate joy. By having financial goals and setting a budget, you will know how much I can spend on X, Y, and Z, and this is how I'm going to get it all done. Having this kind of structure in your life is vital to your ultimate success. Number 5, in order to be prepared for the opportunities that will come your way, you have to live below your means, in my opinion. We are often way too concerned with how other people view us externally. Like, remember, through your parents, you may have experienced where they taught you that to present yourself a certain way so that others would see you a certain way. Well, as you mature, we have to evolve that thought process. We have to evolve it and grow into knowing that we deserve the right and the freedom of focusing only on what you need. Because the truth is, you don't have to impress anyone. What other people think of our appearance, or what car you drive, or what house you live in, or what neighborhood, or what school system, it doesn't really matter, right? So if you're spending too much of our money on clothes and fancy cars and living in neighborhoods that you can't really afford, it can limit your ability to take advantage of opportunities that may come your way. You may want to ultimately start your own business, but you can't because you have all of these extreme bills. So some good news is the more you get used to living below your means, because you can spend your money on anything you want, and the more you say, I'm living below, but I'm investing more than ever, the more you will enjoy your life. I've started to just love shopping in my own closet, just looking through things, looking at things that you have differently, enjoying your own home. People build beautiful backyards and then spend thousands of dollars to go somewhere else. We don't have to buy new stuff all of the time or run away from your own property in order to go and spend money on someone else's, right? Because you may end up running into poverty. So keep your mind and your body. It allows you to be free to move closer to your financial goals. Number 6 is expect the unexpected all the time. You got to have an emergency fund. If you expect a car to break down one day, or expect that your roof might get a leak or need maintenance or repair sooner or later, you can be prepared for that. These things are going to happen. If you expect the unexpected, those things won't catch you off guard or throw you off your financial track because you'll have the emergency funds set up. Our 7th point is debt will always make it difficult to reach a stronger point in your financial success. Debt. You always pay extra when you finance things, when you're paying interest, when you sign that loan. If you wait until you can afford something before you actually finance it, you'll save so much money. It can be difficult, but try to avoid taking on any new debt. Instead, strive to be debt-free. You can do this. Even if you feel like you have to have a mortgage, save for as much of a down payment as you can. Even if they say you don't have to have a down payment, or you can finance the down payment, or you can get this extra, you can do 2 mortgages for that. Save, delay gratification, reduce your debt levels, take strategic steps to reduce your interest expenses. And an 8th tip is invest for the long term. Stop thinking that you have to double your money in 90 days, because that's not really how investing works. You'll be shocked at what you can accomplish with discipline and a long-term perspective. Plus, you don't have to worry about short-term volatility when you're focused on the long-term investments. A ninth point, don't gamble. People will put thousands of dollars, now they've told me this, thousands of dollars into lottery tickets, but they'll say to me, I'm afraid of the stock market. That's crazy to me. We can't afford to throw away any money. Studies show that Black women have an elevated risk of being addicted to gambling than many other demographics. It's a good idea to just say no. And a 10th point, be determined. This is the 9th principle of Afroeconomics. Set your determination on high to make your dreams come true. Do what you must do so you can get exactly what you want. Don't settle for less. That means you'll have to get comfortable with delayed gratification, but it will pay off in the end if you stick to the plan. Be determined. And 11th point, be organized. Make sure you have a will, that you know where all your statements are, that you have your beneficiaries updated, that you have to be organized about so many things. Know where you are financially at all times. Know your credit score. Know what's on your credit report. Check these things out. Stay in touch with reality. Know your reality. Number 12, communicate with your family. They say money is the thing couples fight about the most. Isn't that something? The number one argument topic, money. The best way to avoid conflict about money is to open up communication. Always remember that you're a team and teams have to have common goals and a shared plan, but you gotta let your team know your plan. So communicate, open the money dialogue, and keep the conversation going. I love to have family meetings in Afroeconomics with our Afroeconomics members. I encourage that, to have family meetings. I come in and we just talk about the long-term goals for the family. Be honest about everything is my final point. Most importantly, be honest with yourself. I wrote in my book, Afroeconomics, Our Black Wealth Matters, self-deception is the worst kind of deception. But when you operate in integrity, you keep it real with yourself. You'll be in a better position to grab hold of opportunities that arise that can lead you to your ultimate financial success. Check out my book, Afroeconomics, Our Black Wealth Matters. Check it out. That's Afroeconomics, and I'm J.B. Bryan, always here to help. Hashtag Afroeconomics. Today's podcast was powered by J.B. Bryan Financial Group, a registered investment advisory firm and the home of Afroeconomics in Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and New York. Don't forget to subscribe to Afroeconomics with J.B. Bryan on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and any other podcast directory. If you like what you hear, leave me a 5-star review. I'm J.B. Bryan, and that's Afroeconomics at AURN.com.